Hi, this is Mr. Nazarian. Our lesson objective today, I can divide a number by powers of 10, 5th grade standard, NBT A2. First, let's do a quick review of multiplying by powers of 10. So, we've done this before, if we had 7 and we multiplied it by 10 to the 4th power, remember this exponent means that I'm multiplying times 10 4 times, like multiplied by 10, by 10, by 10, by 10, right? So we could do this 7 times 10, which is 70, times 10 is 700, times 10 is 7,000, times 10 is 70,000, and that's one way that we started doing this, but we noticed a pattern as we did that 70,000 has 4 zeros in it. Every time that we multiply by the powers of 10, whatever this exponent is, this little number floating up here, that's how many zeros come after this first factor. So we know that 7 times 10 to the 4th is going to be 7 with 4 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4 after it. And again, to know where I put the comma, I just start from the right, 1, 2, 3 zeros, and then put a comma in front of that. So that's how we did multiplying powers of 10. So, as you know, multiplication and division are inverse operations, right? They're all in the same fact family. So, if 7 times 10 to the 4th equals 70,000, then that means that 70,000 divided by 10⁴ should equal 7, correct? So, you will notice here that when I am dividing by 10 to the 4th, for the difference between 70,000 and 7 is I still have this digit right here, the 7, but I have the 4 zeros after it. But here, I took all 4 of those away. So this exponent here, when I'm dividing it, instead of telling me how many zeros to add, it's telling me how many zeros to take away. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros I'm going to take out of here, so the answer is 7 when I'm dividing by powers of 10. So again, if I had 14 times 10 to the 6, that's going to be this first factor, 14, with 6 zeros after it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a comma in front of these 3, and then a comma in front of these 3 digits, so that would be 14 million. Big number. So again, the inverse is true for when I'm dividing by powers of 10. So 14 million divided by 10 to the 6, I'm going to take away 6 of those zeros because this exponent is 6 that I'm multiplying by powers of 10. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and all that's left is this 14. So 14 million divided by 10 to the 6 would be 14. Okay? So a couple more here. So if I had 8,000 divided by 10 to the 2nd, or 10 squared, I would take away how many zeros from this dividend, from this number? I'm dividing by 10 to the 2nd. How many zeros am I going to take away from this number here? I'm going to take away 2, right? Because this exponent, when I'm dividing by powers of 10, it means I'm going to take away 2 of these zeros, okay? In other words, I'm going to bump it down to place values, right? So I'm going to take away this 0 and this 0. There's 2. So all that's left is right here, 80. So the answer is 80. Okay, simple enough, right? One more here. So if I had, whoa, this is a big number. Big number, big number. I've got 150, and it looks like I need to move this over here. So I'm going to, remember, I'm going to take away 4 zeros here. So, because we have a 4 here in the exponent, so I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, and all that I have left is I've got the 1, 5, 0, and then 2 more zeros here, 0, 0. So I have 15,000. Okay, last one, I want you to do yourself. So we've got 300,000, and I want you to divide it by 10 to the third power. What's that going to be? Okay, again, here's the exponent 3. It means that we're going to take away 3 zeros, and all I have left here is 300. So that's our answer. Okay, that's what we're going to work on tomorrow. See you then.